I okay, so I'm somebody who wants the red pill people, the total force lonely, the true force lonely people, whatever the fuck, motherfuckers who can't get the relationships they want or a relationship to actually be better. I want them to actually be able to get in relationships, even if they're platonic, with other people and not just have this whole hate thing. But a lot of these people, a lot of these guys are so self-entitled, and they don't want to actually act like human beings because they feel that they're entitled to be just this piece of crap, where they just think, oh, because I'm me, I should actually get what I deserve. And it's kind of ironic because these are the same people that will talk crap about a woman or talk crap about other women, and it's just like, no, dog, you just as entitled as some of these other people. Me personally, I will admit that I have a certain type of women. Mostly it's their personality, some of it is physical. But in the end, I don't feel like I'm entitled to people's time or personalities, or because just because I'm me, that they are required to be with me. Now, of course, because I'm great and I'm awesome, you know, it's just a given. Those who love me, who know me, love me, and those who don't know me, love me from afar. But is their right to refuse to not bask in the glory of, well, this greatness? But some of these red pill guys, they just think other. They just think no matter how they treat people or how they speak to people, they should be worshipped, adhered to, loved, adored. But that's not the case. So let's see if Based Pluto actually has some ideas, because he's saying that you aren't entitled to anything because you're a good man. One, what the fuck is a good man? Really, what is it? Let's see what he describes.
Alright, people. Brothers. First off, y'all already know the channel. We are still growing very, very well. And I appreciate y'all every single day, man. I really freaking do. The
Get
likes,
to the point.
the comments, the shares. Y'all truly are making this fellowship still, man, grow every single day. And we've grown every single day since New Year's Day, bro. It's been insane. So thank you very, very much. Now, that being said as well, all right, I did a community poll in regards to the content you guys want on this channel. Despite this basically being a stream channel now where we have podcasts and live streams, there's still many of you that do prefer the more short content. And believe me, your prayers have been answered. Because I'm
Now, mind you, he stopped doing this because this video is like 3 months old. Like, literally, he stopped doing this.
very, very busy right now. As I've told y'all in previous videos, we will have more regular content like this on the channel as planned. So again, thank y'all very, very much for the likes, the comments, the shares. Y'all make this channel grow every freaking day, man, and appreciate that. Honestly, I really do. Now, that being said, let's get into it, okay? Because today's topic,
Wrap up
one more time, today's topic is one that I think is very, very important, okay? That I think it needs its own video for the future as well. So if anyone comes on my channel and says, oh, you're just entitled, men are just entitled, blah, blah.
Pointing out the fact doesn't mean that you're not doing this shit. You think I'm entitled? Well, I'm not entitled. Even though I have a whole channel about how the world won't give me a woman. Your point is, I'm entitled to have someone. I'm mad. But let me explain why I'm not entitled. But let's continue.
Nonsense, right? We're going direct into this video right now, all right? So, you see, modern men, what they're doing to you is peak level gaslighting, all right? Especially for the average to below average man, all right? What I want you to understand is when it came...
Again, I'm going to stop right here. There's no average man. There's no below average man. Stop feeding your followers, your abhorrents, your thralls, this bullshit about being average. Stop with that. Are you attracted to everyone? No. But to say like, oh, you're average, you're below average, stop. Unless you're judging them about the beauty standards that you feel that you want to actually be with them, then they're not average. They're fucking awesome. All we have to do is work on their personality. And the thing is, a lot of these tools don't want to work on their personality. So that's what makes them seem ugly. This despair, this hope is bullshit. Because in the end, when you despair, when you're drooping around like nobody ever loves me because my skull's shaped, because of the way my chin is, you are fulfilling a prophecy. Not because of the way you look, but because of the way you act, because of the way you think. So stop saying these men are average or below average. Shut up about it.
Into the historical context, right? Your grandfather, your grandfather's grandfather, right? And for generations, they would never, ever, ever have told you, okay, that you are entitled because you are demanded by society to serve them, to please them, protect them, provide for them, and somehow, some way, you want, not even just land, right? You want to have a family that is more in line.
So here's the thing. Everybody should be contributing to society. Everybody should. Not just men, not just women. And it's not in some rigid freaking concept of just women should be having babies and men should be at the head of the house. Everybody should be contributing to society in their own way. Everybody should. And yes, at a point in time, it was easy to kind of be subpar with the way you acted and the way you treated others to actually just be guaranteed something. Not as much as you think it was, not as easy as you think it was, but it was pretty easy compared to now. Now you have to develop a personality. You just can't bring money to the table. It's like, suck my dick. Like, that doesn't work. But let's continue.
With your family for generations, right? But they've convinced you, all right, that if you want anything at all, you are owed anything. I think that's insane. Oh yeah, that's insane. All right, telling men that.
But you're not owed anything. You're not. You're not owed anybody's time. You're not owed anybody's love. You're not owed anybody's affection. You can desire it, and you can even do things in a transactional way by providing that to other people's, by providing that to the person that you want. And if they want to reciprocate, yes, it's a transactional relationship, but that's what it's called being human. That's what social animals do. And you can give it freely. Some of us just give it freely because that's what makes us feel good as a person. But in the end, I'm not going to freely give all of my love, all of my affection to somebody that will take it and throw it in the dirt. But a lot of these guys, they don't even want to do that. And that's the sad part about it. But let's continue.
For some reason, that if they want, a wife, children, a good job, all right, even in my opinion, some land, all right.
So here's the thing. Why do you want those things? And this is actually something that I literally actually address and ask for friends of mine that are men and women. Why do you want a wife? What is it about a wife that you want? Is it the companionship? No, it's the whatever she does, whatever I do, she has to stay with me type shit. That's why a lot of these people want to get rid of no-fault divorce. However I treat her, or whatever lack of feeling or attention or affection that I give her, she has to stay with me. I don't want to try. Children, they're mine. So yeah, I'm going to do whatever I want with them because they're mine. They find comfort in their misery and just want to take the easy option and not make changes in themselves or in the way they live. Yeah, of course. Land because I don't have to deal with people, so I want to be as far away from people. This is just like, dude, why? Why do you want to have these things? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't desire to have anything. I'm not going to be one of these people like, oh, you don't deserve anything. You just trash. But why do you want these things? Why are these things so important to you that you would fall into these pits of despair and misery because you don't have this? But let's continue.
Or the access to land very, very simply because it is very, very hard to buy land. All right? What they tell modern men is you are entitled. It does not matter if you're a good man, right? Or just because you're a good man does not mean you deserve X, Y, and Z. Just because you're
Define good man. Please do. Because if you're going to say, well, I pay the bills and I don't cheat, welcome to the baseline. That's not being good. That's just being a decent human being and a partner. If you are going to sit back, well, I don't cheat, I don't go out. One, you not cheating doesn't mean crap. It doesn't mean anything. It's just, I don't betray people's trust. Whoop-dee-doo. That's not a plus. That's baseline. Well, I don't go around beating women. Again, that's not a plus. That's just baseline. That's the minimal requirement. I don't get it. Like, these guys think good man means that you just do the bare minimum. Let's continue.
you're entitled, blah blah, because you're good. You think that you deserve, those things. Yes, you do deserve those things. One more time. Yes, you do deserve those things, modern men. And they tell you you're this good dude, all right? Ideal dude. You try to literally be what they demand you to be, then yes, you deserve those things.
Who are you trying to satisfy? That's the thing. Who are you trying to satisfy? Help me out with that. What makes you a good guy?
Are you entitled? Entitled to what? Because when the dark times come, as they demand, who do they demand solve those things? You. So it means this, right? Here's what it means. When it comes to your actual labor, they believe your body, your labor belongs to them.
But who believes that? Who says that? The only thing that your labor belongs to is society, dog. That's what it is. Who believes that? And if you're dealing with women who feel that they should reap the benefit of your labor, and just because that they're women, then you're chasing after the wrong women. I'm sorry, dog. I would rather have somebody that has a passion for just exceeding or growing or becoming something better. And then they fail. But they at least want to drive and grow and be better. What are the women that you're after?
Your wants, your desires, your dreams, your needs, all those things that make you move forward and have been in your family forever, all of a sudden, that is where the line is drawn. Which proves what, okay? What does this prove? You're not supposed to ask for anything, and they want you to have pleasure in absolutely having nothing that was even given to the men before you, bruh.
What are you talking about? Who are you watching? Who are you talking to? What people, women, man, envy that you are talking to that says you should actually enjoy nothing? What? Even corporations that want to just rent shit out so you can constantly pay for shit literally don't tell you, oh, you shouldn't want anything. Who are you talking to? What is this boogeyman that are you trying to fight against? Are they in the room? It makes no sense. If you're talking about some of the most insecure, most self-absorbed people that feels that they should only have and you shouldn't, then you're talking to the wrong people. Nobody tells you. You know what they tell people? They tell people they have the right to choose who they want to be with. They have the right to tell people they have the right to choose what they want to do with their bodies. Nobody has the right to control other people. That's not a thing. You don't deserve other people's time. You don't deserve other people's affection if they don't want to give it to you. That's the thing that you're missing. Stop making this straw man as if somebody told you, Base Pluto, Morpheus, as you call yourself, that you shouldn't deserve anything. No, your attitude precludes you from the relationships that you want. Your attitude precludes you from the outcome that you want. It is not something that they're telling to all men, all males, everybody who wants somebody. No, they're telling you because you have a loser mentality. Let's continue.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what they believe. All right? You, modern man, cannot ask for anything and you must find pleasure in serving that social fabric, the decaying society, which obviously has been decaying before you. But, all right, how dare you ask for absolutely anything?
What's the decaying society? Please tell me. What's the decaying society? Gay people exist. Trans people exist. Women can actually choose who they want to sleep with. What's the decaying society? What I see as a decaying society is more people want to be rich and squash the poor. More people want to feel like they're in a group and squash other people because it was uncomfortable that you're around. It's uncomfortable that you're around because I have doubts about things. Be it religious people that have doubts about their religions and mad about atheists. Be it straight people like Myron or other people like that or Sneeko that don't want gay people around. It says like you can just stop kissing boys. You can just don't do it. What's decaying about society? I keep making the same point to people that they say things are worse than they ever been, and I ask them, cool. If it bleeds, it leads. How many times on a newscast are you going to hear this many people made it home safely each day from work? This store hasn't been robbed since it's been open. It's been open for 15 years. No, you hear about the stories of the tragedies. You hear about the stories about the evils that you see out in the world. Because if it bleeds, it leads. We are living in one of the most safest time there is. Do you want to really go back to the turn of the millennium 1000? I don't know. Like, we have a term now called freelancers, where quite literally people will just go around with freelancers and taking over countries because it was Tuesday. The establishments of laws, the countries, states, international governing bodies. We're living in some of the most peaceful times that the human race has ever lived in. Yes, do we have times where we can wipe each other out with the press of a button or 3? Yes. But you don't want to go back to a time where, I'm living on the frontier, where just Joe can come out and like, I like your land. Let me take it from you. But I can defend myself. Cool. Joe, John, James. They just decide to form a little mob. Well, I have a pew 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 pew. They do too. You don't want to live in those times. The society is destroying. What is crumbling about society? Besides our infrastructure. And it's usually motherfuckers like you that don't want to spend money on repairing the shit. Because why should I have to? Let's continue.
In return. Because you do, you're entitled. Huh. Even though they call you a good man, even though they tell you to do X, Y, and Z, and they pretty much, in my opinion, promise you, if you do X, Y, and Z, you'll get A, B, and C in return. If you demand or ask for A, B, and C in return, who is the bad guy? You.
Who are you talking to again? Explain to me this conversation you've actually had with the person. But let's continue.
You see, this is why many modern men out here have tapped out. Why many modern men out here are saying, you know what, I'm good by myself, my games, maybe the massage parlor with hashtag we respect Maria and Ling Ling over here, okay? because that is what their journey.
So you're literally telling me the only way you can achieve an orgasm is with people who are paid to orgasm you? Yeah. 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 Sounds like an entitled piece of shit that has no personality. Oh, I pay you to get me off. You know, you can actually just like, you know, treat people with respect, treat women with respect, and actually think of them more than orifices to like dump your cum in. That's too hard. Like the fuck? Let's go.
And toes when it comes to the conclusion that they make for themselves. Because if they're told to be a certain way and they are a certain way and nothing comes from that at all, or they ask for anything, they're blamed for it. Which means
you're not thinking, dog. Keep your motherfucking hand off your chin. You're not a thinker. Again, this sounds like bullshit. Did I close it already? Did I close it already? I didn't close it. I didn't close it.
Yeah. You ever seen a grown man's booty queef? Booty queef. Booty queef. Booty queef. Booty queef. Boys being boys. Booty.
He wants Tyrone BBC. He wants a booty queef. I'm sorry. What was that? Okay, there we go.
what? You are not carrying the burdens and the blames of things that have zero to do with you. That's right, they have absolutely zero to do with you.
Okay, Base Pluto, let's do this, right? So you're saying that men are carrying the blame of things that actually have something zero to do with them. Would you extend that to women? Would you extend that to women? Yeah, let's remove that. All right, cool.
Zero. So that's why I tell men out here the truth. And I always tell men the raw truth. Men need to realize and accept that, yes, they see you as a cog. You are not a human being. Men saw how Ukraine.
Wait, wait, what? What? These are literally the same people that don't see women as anything more than a nuisance. Literally, we just watched early on the string, Sneeko and Myron just say like, no, women irritate you. They make you soft. You should only visit them when it's time for you to bust a nut. Like, well, except for when they, trying to get those booty quips going. But let's go.
Fell apart with Russia right now in real time, pretty much, right? They saw.
Wait, what?
Men saw how Ukraine fell apart with Russia right now in real time, pretty much, right?
Wait, is he a Russia stan? Oh no, he's a Russia stan. What? What? Oh my God. Yes, the country that has less than a tenth of the population of the country that's invading it fell apart. No wonder the war that was supposed to be 3 days is dragging on into its third year in February. Wow. I get that I'm stoked in politics and stoked in like knowing about news. Like, what's that channel I used to watch? The Russian dude who used to give updates about the war in Ukraine. But Ukraine didn't fall apart. They're resisting what's supposed to have been the second most powerful army in the world. How stupid are you? And yes, they had mandatory service if you were this age to this age. Yeah, because their country is being invaded. And they also have women troops as well. I know, shot Pikachu face. You know who also has women troops in the army? The U.S. They have women Marines, troops, Air Force. It's a thing that happens in the modern military because, you know, we have guns, pew-pews, that require you to just pull a trigger. But let's go.
They saw how, you know, the men were forced to fight in a conflict they did not want to fight. And
again, their home is being invaded. Of course, they didn't want to fight, but they also didn't want to have to deal with Russia and, you know, what they were trying to do, because we have proof that Russia was just going in and creating piles of dead bodies. And also, unironically, doing acts that they would kill other people for, but as punishment in the army.
even, you know, the Transformers, robots in disguise. Okay, you know, Natasha, your name actually Nikolai. Yeah, you, Nikolai, you gotta fight too. Nice try, all right? And women did not complain. They just, you know, bounced. They cried for like, you know, a week. And then you see those exact same women doing, where are they at? Dubai, all right? On a plane somewhere, on Instagram.
Prove it. Prove it. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Really? This is so fucking stupid. Wow. He actually think that because they're men wear, like, no, you idiot. That's not what happens, dog. That, dude, I have to tell you.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
How the hell do you think that some kind of way that because the men went to war, the women were partying in Dubai? I think you're broken. I really think you're broken. But let's continue.
All right. And notice that they're not even pushing awareness for that conflict. No. They are absolutely just moving on, doing whatever, as if that entire conflict is not still ongoing. Meanwhile, I've seen a video, right, where a guy, he was actually Russian, and he got shot and had his hands up in surrender, right? The drone just dropped on him, you know, a bomb, and boom, he was done, though. So a literal war crime.
They were invading his country. And you can't just automatically stop something like that.
Pretty much, you know, happened to a man who did not want to even be there. Meanwhile, probably even also in Russia, Natasha, she chilling, all right? She chilling. You see, men realize this, right? They realize that, okay, why do I have to do honestly anything in return when it comes to my life being so devalued, all right?
I'm just done with this. I'm tired. I want to get myself some dinner and just kind of just done with this. People like this are just, they don't understand that not being entitled doesn't mean because the way they look. It's literally personality. And I don't know what else to say. A lot of these people are just hurt and they're upset that they can't get what they want. I feel sorry for them. But it doesn't excuse their behaviors, because, like, you're not entitled to somebody's time or affection or love. And, yeah, no. That's the thing, Base Pluto. And that's the thing. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video clip, and we're going to cut this segment here. I want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters and my Twitch subscribers. Join the Guardians, become a member, or become a subscriber on YouTube, Patreon, and help support the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and the next one should be popping up on your screen. Subscribe, and if you haven't checked it out and want to help out the channel, check out my Patreon. Thanks.